Hey everyone, Brandon here from Caesar's Freedomstead. So I wanted to make a video on using the brush cutter attachment on your weed whacker. And the brush cutter and the weed whacker is actually extremely handy when you are clearing out land. We also use machetes and things like that. We don't use any heavy machinery. Maybe in the future we'll be able to get some heavy machinery, large tractors and such. But for those of you who are just living, just with a couple acres of land and you want to get rid of some brush that's out there or some overgrownness like back here, like what I have over here, you could go ahead and use this brush cutter attachment on your weed whacker, and it's not going to cost very much money at all, and it's extremely effective, very worth your money. Let me go ahead and show you how it's attached. It's very simple, but let me show you anyways before we get started. First what I do here is go ahead and spin this little knob here, pull it out. On the side here is this little button, so you want to go ahead and just press that button just like that. Here's our brush cutter attachment. It's got that blade down there. It spins really quickly. We'll go ahead and show you that in a minute here. That little pin right there, you want to stick it through that hole just like that. Take that little knob adjuster there and just go ahead and stick it in there and tighten it up. Now we have our brush cutter attachment on. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. This thing does some good damage. Now always remember, put on your hearing protection here because it is pretty loud. Now it does come with a strap when you purchase it. You can definitely use it if you want. It's very helpful. I'm just not using that today. What you want to do is you want to do a side-to-side motion just like this to prevent injury. Let's get started. See how that's going so far? Knocking it down. Now look at that. Got all that done in less than 10 minutes with that brush cutter right there. Some of it was pretty thick. There were some thick tree starts in there, thick bushes type deals. But hey, I did that whole patch in less than 10 minutes like I said. It's very effective. Now all I really need to do with that area is rake it up and maybe just put it in my compost pile or something like that, or just dry it, or you can burn it. It doesn't matter. So did all that portion right there. Everything's down, just gotta rake it all up. And so you see that big gap in there. That's what me and my wife cleared last year. We cleared the trees and things like that, and small trees and bushes. Now I'm gonna show you this little area back here. In this area right here is a small patch I'm going to go ahead and hit as well. Whew. That's quite a workout. I'm sweating like crazy. So I got a bunch of that little brush there. I'm not going to do all that because obviously I don't need to go over that way. What I really want to do is open up this whole side here, which I did, and I'm going to go ahead and rake all that up in a little bit. But just to show you, look how great of a job that did. From what it was before to what it is now. And now we can look, we can actually walk in here now. So we actually used to have a tree right here. It was rotting, and so we had it chopped, and so just so it doesn't fall in the house. But now you can see in there, see all that? That used to be all trees and tree starts and large bushes. It's kind of growing up again, and I'll go in there with the brush cutter and get all that done on another video. But as you can see, there's no job too big or too small for that little brush cutter. Just don't hit it against big trees, because then it'll just bounce back. You definitely don't want to do that. But thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video on using that brush cutter attachment on your weed whacker. And if you have comments or ideas, other ways that could be used, definitely leave it down in the comments. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe with the video. See you next time.